It's all right. You're here, I'm here. And did you bring my bacon? I'm so glad you joined me on a special live recording from Los Angeles direct tonight. It's 7:30 on the, well, no, it's about 7 o'clock, I guess you'd say, on the West Coast. And boy, I see the room is filling up. We're simulcast on IG, and where and who and what is going on? Who is in the room? I see Martiana, I see Sandy, I see Dorina, and in IG I see Hate Marina and Jesse and Stimmons and Jesse from Ohio. Let me do the shout outs to YouTube first. I see Dreamweaver, and there's John, there's Lori, there's Paris, there's Sonic, and then there's Robert. What's going on, Martin and Wilton, Silver, and Paris, and Tina? Hello, Tina, and there's Larry, and there's Sheila. Hello, Shelley, and there's Jamie, and then Janie, and Shelby, and April, and Randy. What's going on, Randy? How's everyone doing? There's Elliot, and William, and there's Elisa, and there's Patrick, and there's Vincent. What's going on? There's Melissa. I see some Calzino jokes. There's Dina, Lorena, George, and Gabs, and Laura. Lena or Laura? Lena. Looking into this production lights is always an effort. Shelly and Kurt and Alfonso and GF and someone fancy. Balua is in the room. Hello, Balua, Delby, and Gretchen and William from Columbus, Ohio. And there's Damon, there's Shalia, and there's Mikal and Dion and Robin, Purple Power, Yaya, and Jamie Cortez. And there's Mistro and Nicole and Jeannie and Harold. Calcina, my new address, and King's Klainsman, and Heather, and New Birth, and Melissa, Anika, April. My goodness, my dog Romeo says hello. So Lotse the dog, Chris and Dimo, and Tammy, and Doreen, and Monica. And there's Joshua, and there's Gus, and there's Lori, and there's Spectre Gadget, and Karen, and Silver from Omaha, Nebraska, and Sir Daniel. Is Sir Daniel related to Sirloin? There's Faith DM. Lisa the Sea. Well, hello, Lisa the Sea. How's the Sea doing? Randy Bean, Ben, and Kurt Connell, and Tori B, and Randy Pierce, and there's Shalia, there's Sylvia Guild, and Shelby, and Mary. Hello, David Ortiz, and my OG David Ortiz, and there's Robert Elliott, and there's Shelia Silcon. And there's Fei Dreamin'. Oh my goodness, now they're filling in. Sandy Deluxe and Sonic and Carrie Winston. Hello, Dorith. And then in IG, who is in IG? We have Mary Geeson, and then Sharon, and then we have Courtney and Landshark and Margines, and we have Susie joining in us in IG is Rosa Lopez, and then Simple is Season, and Amy is in is IG, and there's Chris Zazian, and then Official Stevens, and then Landshark, and there's Jeannie in IG, and Sin Sin, and then Dijon 1975. Good year. That's a good year. Uh, and Courtney as well. And there's Anne, and there's anything, and there's Ronald joining this room as well. Well, there we go. Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing tonight? The volunteers are also there. The volunteers are there also to chat with. If you're suffering any type of anxiety, stress, mental anxiousness, or any type of anxiety around the holidays, also reach out to a volunteer. They're excellent to chat with. So sometimes people just have a lot of anxiety from all this, and so certainly consider the volunteers as a person to reach out to as well. So where is everyone from tonight? Bakersfield. There we go. Someone has snowflakes. Beautiful. I see some cows. I see some cows. I see Texas, Indiana, Casa Grande, Texas, oh, Michigan, Texas again, Taylor, Michigan, Indiana, Seattle, North Carolina, Virginia. And then the IG room. No one yet. Idaho, Virginia, Florida, Texas again, and Pennsylvania, and PA, and Kentucky, and Iowa, and New Jersey. Well, there we go. Chicago in the IG room, PA, South Carolina, um, and then an IG. Lebanon. Well, Mommy Slant. Oh, hello, Mommy Slant from Lebanon again. Detroit, Indiana. So we have Lebanon. Anyone else international joining us? Craving Lobsters. I love that. New York is an IG, and then Raiders, Kentucky, Arizona, Pluto, Washington State. So I guess Puerto Rico. Well, gracias. Puerto Rico's in the room now. So Lebanon and Puerto Rico are our first furthest away viewers so far. Portugal, wow, Portugal's in the room. Sheila is tuning in from Portugal. Wow, and there's Vincent from the Philippines. And there's someone right after Vincent. Edith has joined us from Colombia. Hello, Edith again. My goodness, here we go. Atlantis, the resort. Is that Atlantis, the resort? So we have Lebanon. Mommy Slatin, love you back, Mommy Slatin. Mommy Slatin is in Lebanon, and we have Edith in Colombia, and then oh boy, I just forgot who is right. Vincent is from the Philippines. I forgot you, Vincent, because we literally have, and then we have Sheila from Portugal. We have so many people from the Philippines tune in on a daily basis. I mean, it's almost 5 to 6 people. Uh, and I assume you're all born not in December. There we go. Portugal. Sharon from Portugal as well. My Lord. So there we go. Um, Sir Lloyd's house. Someone's tuned in for Sir Lloyd's house. David in Colombia. Sean and David. Is there another person from Colombia tuned in? The city of Atlantis. Is the city of Atlantis? Is that where the resort? I'm showing my geography and inability. I assume that's where the resort is. I don't know. So there we go. So wow, it's a full room tonight. It's in North Pole. Great hair. Well, I appreciate it. It looks better in the IG room, but Irene, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. New Zealand. Hi from New Zealand. Wow. Wait, so someone from New Zealand? I missed the New Zealand. Someone from New Zealand in the room? Oh my goodness. So it's a pineapple under the sea. Actually, we do a meet and tweet, a tweet and meet. Yes, a tweet and meet and a meet and tweet. Put another candle on your birthday candle. San Bernardino is tuning in on IG. And there's Mars, North Pole. Love the pineapple. There we go. I can't find anything. Well, we'll find some stuff in a second. Across the board. Where is the mistletoe? Everyone's asking me about the mistletoe. Lord, my goodness. So there we go. Oh, I want to go to New Zealand. The IG room wants to go to New Zealand. So there we go. So thank you for joining. You need a mistletoe. So we all want to kiss you. Okay, there we go. It's lighting up tonight. Everyone has their beverage, so everyone wants to kiss me. We need a Santa. Your Santa Daddy. So there we go. It's getting lit, and we're only 8 minutes into the video. So yeah, I don't need mistletoe to get in the smooching mood. I'm perfectly fine without the mistletoe. So there you go. You never answered my questions. Okay, so IG is already coming after me. Someone on IG said, you never answer my questions. Okay, so I didn't see the question. We weren't answering questions yet, but let's get to some questions. So with that, um, and I just sort of butchered the IG room. So let me see. Oh, there we go. Okay. What's going on with the stimulus bill? So if you watched Check, so Mommy Slatin from Lebanon just asked about what's going on with the stimulus bill. And we don't have a stimulus bill, remember. We only have a second stimulus check bill, which is Josh Hawley's bill. Remember, none of these congressional people who are elected to Congress to write bills, none of them has written a bill for the CR, for the continuing resolution. So we're going into Monday with no continuing resolution bill actually written. Is your shirt black or navy blue? Oh, it's black. Um, and so no one has written a bill. But what we do have is Josh Hawley's standalone stimulus check bill. That is a bill. And I think I have it in front of me. Or I did have it in front of me. Yeah, I do have it in front of me. So, you know how you tell it's a bill? It says it's a bill. Here's from Mommy Slatin who asked the question in IG room. The way you tell it's a bill, it says it's a bill. So all those other people, those faux congressional leaders that talk about their bills, they're not bills because there is no bill. They haven't written it, let alone introduced it. So there is no bill yet from all of those people. So let's turn to some CARES Act 1 money. So let's turn to some CARES Act 1 money. Pull out pen and paper and let's get rocking and rolling. If you're in Mississippi, Mercy House, Home Saver. I dropped the pen. Yeah, it's one of those nights. Mississippi, Mercy House, Home Saver, or Salvation Army, and also MSHD, Eviction and Diversion. Philadelphia have a stimulus package coming. Indiana House, Indiana for rent. Las Vegas, Clark County, but they're slow. Kentucky Community Action. Pennsylvania United Way. One Shot New York. Michigan Salvation Army. Arizona New Leaf. Georgia United Way. Military OneSource.mil for military. Heating is HEAP. Delaware 211. Rhode Island Crossroads, also Rhode Island State Housing Authority, El Paso Project Bravo, Delaware 211, Texas 211. And then you want to consider all the national charities, which we now know include St. Vincent de Paul, United Way, Salvation Army, Catholic Charities, and Salvation Army, if I did not say that. All those are stepping up for rent across the country. So if you're in a city, county, or state and you tried everything and you're not in a state that I just mentioned and you still can't find anything, then consider United Way, Salvation Army, uh, St. Vincent de Paul, and Catholic Charities. So with that, let's get to some questions. Um, when is Josh going to introduce his bill? He already did introduce his bill. What about Texas? So Texas, you have Catholic Charities doing a lot of places across Texas. So start with Texas. Also, just check and see if your city has something. Like in Dallas, the city of Dallas, 214-670-info. They're giving out rent and utilities. Catholic Charities was doing Houston, then they ran out. Houston is now doing its own rent from its own city. So there you go. A lot of stuff across Texas. Um, is Georgia only for the military? No, 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 no. Georgia's for everyone. So Georgia, you have the city of Atlanta, Gwyneth, um, DeKalb. Sorry about that. And virtually most of the counties in Georgia are doing stuff from the city and the county. Then you also have in Georgia, United Way is paying for rent. What will happen Monday? So it's going to heat up. I can't remember if the Senate resumes on Monday or resumes on Tuesday, but I believe the House doesn't resume to Tuesday. I saw when I wanted to prepare you for it because I've said it 1,000 times, and people sometimes like, dude, don't repeat it again, but I have to repeat it. Is I saw some people saying, well, hopefully they send out the stimulus check on Monday. Oh my goodness. Oh, St. Mary Magdalene's Catholic Church helping for rent in Texas. Okay, I'm writing that one down. Thank you so much. I didn't see who said that. Um, St. Mary Magdalene in Texas for rent. So some people were saying, I hope they send out the stimulus check on Monday. No, if you've been with me for a while, it takes one day for the House and one day for the Senate and maybe one day for the president. So they need you need at least 3 days for these people to get it done, or 2 days. Are we getting the next stimulus before? Boy, it went. Oh wow, there's 700 people in here now. Are we getting hazard pay available right now? No, hazard pay is not until January. SSI and SSDI, same thing in January. There won't be no stimulus sent out Monday. Correct. It can't go out on Monday because it takes 3 days to get through these bodies of Congress and the president. Um, Dream Center is doing a giveaway for children on the 19th to those who have children. Is that in LA? Snow baby. Um, What about Wisconsin? I don't know anything specific about Wisconsin. Thank you, Nancy, for the super chat. I don't know anything about Wisconsin. When will Biden start fulfilling his promises in January? As soon as he comes into office. Um, what did I miss? Sorry, someone that comes late to the room. What did I miss? It just I crack up every time I see that. What happened to the $300 billion that Trump mentioned? Yeah, there's $800 billion of CARES Act One money still sitting at SBA, unused PPP money. It is still there. So to answer Anna in the IG room, that money is still there. Cheryl, thank you, LA, for being for us. Well, I appreciate that. Texas. Um, any more questions? What about PUA unemployment? Yeah, PUA UI will be taken care of by Congress. I don't think they're going to do FPUC. They shouldn't do FPUC. I break all these things down in Evening's Check, which are in the link video below. Ohio. Okay, so Ohio viewers are getting money in Ohio. Ohio has been one of those states where I've gotten a lot of comments. I can't find anything. I can't find anything. Ohio, Ohio, Ohio. Go through all the lists I give you. Catholic Charities, Vincent de Paul, United Way, Salvation Army. Go through all those charities, then turn to Leaf and iHeap and all those utility companies for those as well. Ohio is there's no live stream on YouTube. Yeah, there is a live stream on YouTube. It's youtube.com/LA. There's 800 people in there right now. Long Island says hello. Well, hello, John in Long Island. What about Charleston, West Virginia? West Virginia, a lot of viewers got massive rent in West Virginia. Connecticut, some got rent in Virginia. Is there no bill? I don't know which thing we're referring to right now. What about Northwest Florida? Florida has rent all across the state. Florida has rent across the state. Sacramento. What about the homeless? So Sacramento, um, in California, anywhere else, I would say the rent is being paid for first, last, and security, and they could possibly put you into a place. California might be a little bit more confusing. You may want to look to the charities that I just went over for California for rent for the homeless. How about New York City in the IG room, Lova Law? So in New York City, you have the state program being rolled out, and you have one shot in the state of in the state of New York, and including the city of New York. Help in Illinois. Yes, there's help in Illinois. We have Bernie fighting for us in Vermont. Good, good, good. There's like 30 programs in California. Ooh, someone said something really good just then. There's 30 programs in California across the state or the states on the state's website. Okay, wonderful, wonderful advice. Um, do you think Biden's going to go through what he says? Yes, I think he is. I don't know if he's going to get it, but I think he's going to go through it. What about Detroit? Yeah, there's stuff in Detroit, absolutely. Um, Illinois, yes. Chris, this is the show. Hi, Chris, this is the show. Did someone tell Chris this is a show? What about SSI and SSDI? Do we get anything from this? No. So SSI and SSDI, you would get a stimulus check from this, but you would not get something on top of the stimulus check from this. Your $2,400 would come in January. Can people for SSI and SSDI apply for PUA? No. PUA is for independent contractors, sole practitioners, gig workers. In Sacramento County, United Way just took me in circles. So someone in IG just said, Landshark, thank you so much for the super chat. Um, Someone in IG just said that in Sacramento County, United Way is very good. So I think someone just before had asked about United Way in California. Community Ministries in Louisville, Kentucky is helping with rent and utilities. So what was that strange word? Community Ministries. Community Ministries in Louisville, Kentucky. Community Ministries. But I'm going to put that for I'm going to put that for all of Kentucky just in case, because you never know. If they're helping in one city, they may help in another city. New Jersey, United Way is paying rent. Says someone in IG room. Okay, so New Jersey, listen up. United Way is helping. So, boy, I'm glad I bought my pet on set tonight. So United Way is helping for rent in New Jersey. We knew about community action for for Kentucky for utilities, but we didn't know about anything for rent for Kentucky. They said United Way was not good. No, a lot of people got and paid from United Way for rent. What's the bill for Washington D.C.? I haven't heard about anything for Washington D.C. My daughter was homeless in Sacramento. Called 211 and they helped her. Wonderful. There you go. New York, you have one shot. Will adult dependents be a community action is paying rent in Ohio? Okay, so let me write that down. Oh, I forgot community action in my opening remarks. Oh, sorry about that. Um, community action. Ohio. Okay, so let me go over one thing I guess I missed in my opening remarks were the organizations that are national. Community Action, United Way, Salvation Army, St. Vincent de Paul are among the organizations you should look for nationally. Getting back to that person's question, it's not clear from Josh Hawley's language. Do I have tattoos? No. Uh, it was not. And Catholic Charities. I forgot Catholic Charities in the remark just a second ago. It was not clear from Hawley's bill if he wants to include adult dependents or not. So I've said that a lot. That is one of the messages you need to get on social media with Bernie Sanders. Make sure you include adult dependents in this bill. Bernie Sanders clearly wants to have you included, but Josh bill is not clear. It may not include it. Um, I have no help. We're on SSI. Where are you located, Anna Rivera? Where are you located? Um, tell the people that governor in Connecticut announced that whoever didn't pay the LWA payments, they're paying the difference to $100 so that people can now apply for LWA. So someone in Desiree, just an IG, said the governor of Connecticut is now picking up the slack of the problems of people who didn't qualify for LWA. If you don't recall, if you were back on this channel back in July and August and September, I had a lot of viewers who did not qualify for LWA. And so now a lot of states, thank you, Gretchen, for the super chat. A lot of, interfaith social services helped me in Massachusetts. Interfaith social services, interfaith social services in Massachusetts. So did everyone hear that? Interfaith social services in Massachusetts for rent. So in Connecticut is joining the other states that is now paying LWA to viewers who did not qualify for LWA. If you're one of my viewers who did not qualify for LWA, stay tuned because some states are now paying that even though you didn't qualify because that horrible $100 threshold. I love your mustache. There is no mustache. I just haven't. It's just this bad lighting. Oh my goodness. What day is Biden take office? I forgot. It's like the 25th. Do you think we'll get the stimulus check before Christmas? Lynn Glenn. You will not get the stimulus check before Christmas. Christmas is December 25th. It takes 10 days to receive your check. 10 days before December 25th is December 15th. So there's no way to physically get the stimulus check before Christmas. What do I think you're going to get it after Christmas? Yes. How soon after Christmas? If everything comes as it's supposed to happen next week, then you would get it between Christmas and New Year's. Please take a clean shave to make your face prettier. Well, I appreciate that. LLA, you took the words out of my mouth. Well, which words did I take out of your mouth? Uh, did Steve Mnuchin say that we can have it within 7 days electronically? No, he said 10 days electronically. Steve Mnuchin said if you sign up for electronic receipt, either benefit payments or taxes, it's 10 days. Now, I always used to tell viewers add 3 more days on top of that because some banks' routing times are slow. So it's at least 10 days. So even when I'm telling people 10 days, I just expect someone to say, I didn't get it on the 10th day. What's happening? So that it's like 2 more days because your bank is slow. So that those things happen. In Texas, need assistance. I need help finding rental assistance. Ken DJD57. So in Texas, you want to look at Catholic Charities. You want to look at St. Vincent de Paul. and you want to look at community action. Oh, and Saint Mary Magdalene. We just heard that one. Saint Mary Magdalene. For the person just asked about Texas, Saint Mary Magdalene, Texas. Two people said I should wear a mustache. uh, I think I've had a mustache on Halloween. So I just we love you here in Interlaken. I have a lot of friends and your info to join. Oh, well, thank you. Where's Interlaken? Anyone else international joining us tonight that I missed? That Callie has a strange world. Anyone else joining us internationally tonight? We have Mommy Slatin in the IG room from Lebanon. We had Edith from Colombia. We had Vincent, I think it was, from the Philippines. We had someone from Guam. Uh, Today we've had a lot of really incredible international viewers. We've had a lot of stuff from the South Pacific. We've had stuff as far as Iran and Russia. We've had Brazil. We haven't had some of the. Oh, we had South Africa, and we had Jamaica. We don't do a lot of stuff further south, so hopefully that will change. I'm from Hi from Yemen. Wow. So J5 is tuning in from Yemen. Hello, hello J5 from Yemen. That's really incredible. We had someone from Saigon earlier today. But wow, Jay from Yemen. Well, thank you for tuning in. This is exciting. Wait. James, are you in Sicily? I couldn't tell. Is James in Sicily? Sometimes I see someone commenting about someone where someone else is, and I don't know where I get confused. Interlaken is a small town near Gainesville. Oh, okay. I thought Interlaken was a sweet was international. What about Alabama? Alabama State Housing Authority or Urban League, Catholic Charities. I know a lot of viewers have gotten big rent, big rent in Alabama from State Housing Authority. Flash Howard's in the room, and from Urban League, um, and similar. Buddy from Mars says hi. Hello, Mars. How you doing there? Adult college dependence, says Chris. So Chris has a great question. So basically, what you need to be doing is taking the videos like Evening's Check, which is the pin comment here, and tagging Josh Hawley, which is Hawley MO, tagging Bernie Sanders, which is Bernie Sanders, tagging AOC, which is AOC, tagging Elizabeth Warren, which is Elizabeth Warren, tagging broadcasters like Kelly CNBC, that's just Kelly CNBC, and make clear that you want Josh's bill, but you want revisions to it. One, you have revisions to ensure that adult dependents get a stimulus check. You want to ensure that PUA UI is added, eviction moratorium and mortgage forbearance. Let's go over that again. You want to take this video and tag the supporters of the movement with the hashtag Purple Power, the hashtag stimulus checks are shut down, and then you want to tag Holly, which is at Holly MO, tag Sanders, which is at Bernie Sanders, tag Elizabeth Warren at Elizabeth Warren, tag AOC at AOC, tag LALATE, of course, tag broadcasters like Kelly at CNBC, and get clear the message out that we need PUA, UI, eviction moratorium, mortgage forbearance, and we need Josh's bill to be modified a little bit to make sure that it includes adult dependence. So there you go. Thank you for everything you do, says Alchemist. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Why does the House follow Pelosi where she hasn't done her job right? Say my name. I really don't know. These House members are very lazy. I've never seen a group of people so lazy as the House members. And every time that Nancy does these late night, extensions, these late night, there's no one there. I mean, it's like 10 people voting on the bill. If you see the vote, you see the count, it's like 10 people, 12 people. I'm like, where is everyone else? it's so strange. The senators, they act a little bit more professional at least. Uh, so there we go. Anything in Los Angeles? Yeah, there is stuff in Los Angeles. All the utility companies. Hi, James from Italy. Where's James in Italy? Um, or James, where are you in Italy? I guess is the better question. LA has utilities, but there are been some organizations that have paid rent for viewers in Los Angeles. Look at Catholic Charities, look at St. Vincent de Paul, and similar. Thank you for helping us, RJ Michon. Well, I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. I think they're scared of Nancy, says the IG room. Hey, Vermont, what's going on? Hello from Boston. Why aren't more senators talking about stimulus checks? Well, there was a letter with five senators in it, and then we have Bernie, and then we have AOC, and then we have Josh. So that's almost eight people. I mean, eight senators is a lot of people that really are saying we're not gonna vote on anything unless there's a stimulus check. I think eight is really a lot of people. So yeah, you would want more, but uh, eight is pretty good. Hello from Mississippi. Why is she still speaker? I don't know if they've had the vote. Almost eight people. I think it's more than eight people. I don't know if they've had the vote for her for Speaker of the House yet. So there we go. Looking for help in South Carolina. Everything I've covered in this video tonight for South Carolina, Nebraska as well, Catholic Charities, St. Vincent de Paul, Community Action, United Way, and excuse me, also Salvation Army. Again, Community Action, United Way, Salvation Army, St. Vincent de Paul, um, and Catholic Charities, and also now we have Commonwealth Ministries as well. If you're watching this video and you see and you hear something like, "Oh, what did you say? It went too fast." You can replay this video. Nothing for Puerto Rico? No, the same things for Puerto Rico. All these charities are national. So same thing for Puerto Rico. If you hear something, you're like, I didn't get that. How do I hear it again? You can play this back. You can play this video back. I'm from, from Catania. Oh, wow. Dove stai? Dove stai, James? De Catania? Are you the person that was in the room last night from Jersey, but is in Sicily, or are you actually in Sicily? Exciting from Catania. I've been to Catania. Beautiful town. We need fresh blood in the Senate. We do. So there you go. Houston, Texas. Your city is doing stimulus right now. Stimulus rent, and I think it's also a stimulus check. In Pennsylvania, you need to have to go to an eviction notice to get any rental assistance. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. You know, some of these things require this, some of these other ones don't. Connecticut, North Carolina, Alabama. Hello from Alabama. We need Sir Lloyd. You do need Sir Lloyd. We need young blood in the Senate and the House. That's what Obama said. Obama said the same thing. I'm loving the texture on the shirt. Oh, yeah, it has a little bit of a gloss to it. It has a little bit of a gloss to it. That's why it's like a matte gloss, so it has a reflective feature, and it works because for some reason the Christmas lights, the coloring, it's very vibrant, and this sort of mats the foreground, so it bounces the light better. Um, but you know, there we go. Move over, Saloy. You need $12 ice cream. Kentucky any stimulus? Who's giving it gifts for the adults? Yeah, Dreamweaver has a great question. So, who's giving the gifts for the adults? If you know any organizations that's giving Christmas gifts for adults, drop in the comments. We've had a real big problem with this. Um, I've been asking it a lot. If you know anyone that's giving it gifts for adults, drop in the comments. You know, we know about children. No, I'm single. We know about children, but we don't know about adults. I already ate dinner. So I've been there, but long story and a hard one. Yes, I've been here for, oh, you're in Catania. So wonderful, James, in Catania. Um, we know about Toys for Tots and we know about things like that, but that is for children. People are getting eviction notices for being overpaid in Mississippi. Mississippi, remember you have MHS eviction diversions program. You should run for office, LA. I appreciate that. I think he's Aquarius or Cancer. uh, Sandy, his tree is so beautiful. I appreciate the comments about the tree. It's half done. Well, after in that recording, it was half done. It's more close to done. I'm gonna futz with it. I don't. There's some things I'm not particularly liking aesthetically. So I wanna futz with it. So I will do a special when it's closer to finish. Do you think the stimulus will go out before the end of the month with the holidays? Yeah, absolutely. If they get this done. I was saying on YouTube we need to support him after all this is over. I appreciate that. Um, LA, what's your birthday? It's in March. I love your reef on the door. Oh, this one. Thank you. So I did a show a few weeks ago on reefs when we launched Holidays LA, and there are a couple reefs here. You've seen me change reefs. I like this one because the red with it hits the color reflects and it has a shine on it. I think it was Pottery Barn. I think it was Pottery Barn, a very long time ago. And let's see if you can hear the audio. Yeah, so it's metal, which is a great idea. It's also good for security purposes. So if you have it near your front door and it shakes, you can hear the sound. Um, but people do different types of wreaths for everything. Do I collect anything for fun? Uh, no, no, I really don't. Um, the stuff that I like, that I may have more than one of a particular item. But there's nothing that no, I'm not. When I was when I was growing up and I would go to someone's house and they would have a lot of something, it would freak me out. I don't know about you, but I would walk in. I remember particularly this one professor who we got invited to his house for a special dinner or something, and he had a cabinet in the corner and it had all these. I think it was like turtles. It was like toy turtles and cinnamon and small turtles and big turtles. I'm like, why are all these turtles? And they're like, he collects turtles. I'm like, oh, this is not, yeah, it's not my thing. Let's just collect a lot of turtles and put them in a cabinet. I just know it's just a little strange. So there we go. Please talk about Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, for stimulus, Puerto Rico, you want to look for everything that I cover on this video. So Puerto Rico, you want to look for um, United Way. You want to look for children. You want to look for St. Vincent de Paul. You want to look for um, Community Action and Salvation Army. If you're having any problems finding anything, and you've done the searches, you're in Puerto Rico, you've done the searches, and you can't find anything, so then go to the community page, which is news.lalate.forward/community. Um, LA, you can run for Albertithan. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Uh, uh, but boy, there you go. Recap for us. Yeah, I'll recap for you at the 38-minute mark. My goodness, we're at 38 minutes. I'll recap for you. Where we are tonight is that Monday will literally be on fire because Holly and Sanders are blocking any congressional budget bill from going forward. They've said it. It's not like I'm guessing. They've said it. They're going to block any congressional bill going forward unless a stimulus check deal is done. They have a bill. They're the only ones that have a bill that has been introduced and written. I showed it on set a second ago. Here it is. It's an actual bill. It's not a bill for the CR. It's not a bill for the congressional budget. It is a bill for a stimulus check. And that bill, they're now saying, do our bill or we're going to block your budget bill. Monday and Tuesday are going to be very, very heated. And what you need to really do is hit those keyboards and just take these videos, like the check video, not the Purple Power video too much, like the check video or the afternoon check video or the evening check video, and tag Bernie and tag Josh and tag Kelly at CNBC and tag AOC and Elizabeth Warren and use the hashtag LALATE, hashtag Purple Power, hashtag seats for stimulus checks or shutdown, and make it very clear these are the things we need to do. First, stimulus check for all adults so that he fixes the language. All adults, parenthesis, fix the language, Josh. Second, PUA. Second, UI. And finally, um, eviction moratorium and mortgage forbearance. And there we go. What a night has been. Thank you for joining me. And now's 1,000 people in the room. And thank you for the fun. It was a lot of fun tonight. And thank you for the international viewers who tuned in from the Philippines. Um, Vincent from Colombia, Edith in IG, uh, Mommy Slatin from Lebanon, and James from Catania. Buongiorno, buonasera. I don't. It will actually be morning there. So buongiorno, a Catania, and wish I knew some Lebanese, but I do not. And to everyone else that may have joined us internationally, but I missed you, join me tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. and 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Arrivederci. And Jay, I'm sorry, Jay, I forgot Jay as well. Jay for the fun tonight. And if you need help, reach out to the volunteers at news.la.com/LLA. Favorite color? I like white. I like black. I like purple. I like brown. I like brown a lot. You can do a lot of different things with brown. There's almost no color that I don't like. There's no color I don't like. And with that, have a great evening and watch Check, which is in the pinned comment to this video. Have a good night.